Right, right. Welcome to my channel. In this, just going to try and dial in a niche, which is a new addition to my coffee bar. Heat up my espresso glass. The coffee I'm using is it's called Worker Worry, which is an Ethiopian. Taste notes of vanilla, black tea and plum. So far what I've had of it is very, very tasty, and yeah, let's give this a go. So right now I am starting on grind size 22. Get the dosing pot zeroed out. Give this a try. Grams in. Little plunger is really handy for just getting the last of the grinders out of the grinding chamber and the chute, and 16 grams out, so not too bad a start. Let's make our first espresso, or at least try. As you can see, lovely fluffy grinds, really high quality. Been waiting for a while for this grinder. Bit of WDT. Just to even that bed out. Distribution. And tamp. When it comes to tamping, don't really go for tamp as hard as you can, as long as you tamp it until the coffee stops, until it stops moving. The tamper won't go down anymore. That's good enough. In this, I'll be looking for a 2-to-1 ratio, so 16 grams in, around 32 grams out in anywhere between 25 and 30 seconds with a 3-second pre-infusion. So let's give it a go. So as you can see on that, the pressure gauge is pinned at 10 bar and I have choked the machine. So we're gonna let it run, and may even give it a taste just to see what we're doing. But so far I'm at 35 seconds and I've got just over a gram. Shot's running for nearly a minute. This is going to taste absolutely awful. Stop it right there, and 32.1 grams out in a minute and 5 seconds. Really nice crema. Smells delicious, but I'll give that a taste in a minute. So we need to make that a bit coarser, so I'm going to jump to 25. Let's get our next dose. Just pause over, let that do its thing. I always RDT, is cross droplet technique. Just helps with static. Really helps when you're transferring from the dosing cup to the force filter. Stops really anything sticking into the cup itself. So that's really good. Let's try now. And actually managed to gain 0.2 grams there, but that won't really make too much of a difference. So once again, a bit of WDT. Distribution, bit of a tamp. On the firm lever of the puck screen, got the pulse filter in, got a scale, got a cup. Let's try that. So I'm on grind size 25 now. Let's see how this goes. Still choking a little bit, not as bad as previously, but it's still going to be a very long shot. So I'm going to have to go quarter again on the grind. And stop that there. 31.8 grams out. So, coarser again on the grinder. We will go to 27 because that wasn't as bad on that one. To see what our shot time was, can actually just press the up arrow on the Sage Dual Boiler and it shows us 48 seconds. So yeah, still a bit longer than I was hoping, but we'll give one more go. We'll have one more try and see if we are around about there. I have just cleaned the grinder out because it is very new to me. I just want to make sure that there's nothing in there that was old from when it was being made. Zero the scale out, put our coffee in. .1 out. So very, very consistent as long as you stick to what you're doing every single time. Let's pause filter, wash off the puck screen and start again. When it comes to espresso, you're just looking for mainly repeatability. Make sure you're doing the same thing every time. And you're not going to go too far wrong in what you're doing. So we'll give this one more go. Get our cup, tear off the scale, put it under. It's looking a lot better. Got a little bit of channeling, but nothing too drastic. Oh, saying that. No, it doesn't look too bad. Pressure gauge is holding it around 9 bars. I did overshoot a little bit, so I've done 38 seconds for 37.8 grams. I'm quite happy with that. So let's give these shots a taste. So there's our first one. Cream has sort of dispersed a little bit. Oh no, very bitter. That doesn't taste very pleasant at all. If you use a milk-based drink, it's not going to be a problem because that masks it a lot. And give the second shot a try, which is a bit quicker, still too long. A lot brighter, still a hint of bitterness in there, but nowhere near as bad as that one. And our third shot, which actually is going to be the hotter one because obviously the other two have been sitting around for a couple of minutes. Oh, that's spot on. So I'm getting the very black tea. Definitely getting black tea in there. getting the sweetness of the vanilla. So it's very sweet. Slightly more acidic coffee due to it being a lighter roast. And I can't really taste the stone fruit in there, but I'm not a pro at tasting coffee. But that was a quick video on just quickly dialing in the niche. As you can see, when it comes to niche, it's very quick, very easy, very simple. You don't have to purge loads of coffee whenever you're doing a shot. And yeah, very, very tasty coffee comes out of it. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.